Should husbands even oppose a transfer petition filed by the wife against them in the state high court or before the Supreme Court of India? This was a question posed to me by a husband client a couple of weeks ago, where he said that he filed his case against his wife in his own place of residence. The wife, who lives in another state, she filed a transfer petition before the Supreme Court of India saying that please transfer this case from the husband's place of residence to my city of residence. And if you go online, you read order sheets, you will see that a majority of cases the wife is able to successfully get the matter transferred from either the Supreme Court if this is between two states, or by the state high court if it is two different cities or locations within the same state. And the jurisprudence of the court usually is that the convenience of the wife must be looked into. So then the question then arises, should a husband even put in appearance and try to contest this transfer petition? The answer is that on a lot of days, yes, husbands do fail when it comes to transfer petitions, but there have been extraordinary situations where husbands have gotten fantastic results. This client who said that he's not sure whether he should contest this transfer petition, spend money on lawyers, and again try to contest this transfer petition that the wife has filed, especially so because the Supreme Court, in the same between disputes between the same parties, the Supreme Court had on two earlier occasions in two different transfer petitions already allowed the transfer petitions and transferred from the husband's state to the wife's state the divorce case filed by the husband and also a criminal case filed by the husband against the wife. Now, this was another case that the husband had registered against the wife. This was a criminal case, and the logical conclusion is that if two matters have already been transferred, why should this third matter also not be transferred? The client and I, after some discussion, we agreed to proceed with the case and give it our best shot. When the matter did come up before the Honorable Supreme Court just a couple of days ago, the only argument that we made was that the witnesses in the present criminal complaint that has been instituted by the husband against the wife and other relatives of the wife, if the matter is transferred from the husband's state to the wife's state, the witnesses who are I don't really want to go into details, but this was a defamation complaint filed by the husband against the wife, and the witnesses in front of whom the defamation took place, who received the defamatory documents, communications by the wife against the husband, these witnesses will be made to travel from the state that they are residing in, the city that they are residing in, the same city as the husband, to the city in which the wife resides, approximately 1,000 or 2,000 kilometers away. Just with this argument, the Honorable Supreme Court was convinced and it was pleased to dismiss the transfer petition filed by the wife, which means that now the defamation criminal complaint, in which summons have already been issued to the wife and other relatives of the wife will now have to come down to the city of the husband and contest these cases, which is massive relief for this husband client, who will not have to travel all the way to the wife's city. He will not have to arrange for the travel and accommodation of his witnesses to come. He will not have to beg them to come to the wife's city. He will be able to hopefully smoothly process this case, which, as a lot of people who are embroiled in matrimonial matters understand, that if the wife sees that this defamation case is going on against her and she will have to come again and again, the way the husband has been coming for several years to her city, she will be highly inclined to settle the matter with the husband with a far more reasonable sum of money than she was earlier demanding. So, to answer the question whether husbands should put in the effort of opposing a transfer petition, a lot of times the husbands do receive the short end of the stick, but there have been some incredible situations where you put in your best and you get some fantastic results. Overall, I believe it is worth a shot.